So we customized the tables, the data, and the forms. And actually, if I go to a specific record, I can edit that and look at the form. And we saw on the call how the form can be formatted and the layout can be adjusted to be more intuitive and logical. So we've got a section heading for our ticket information that I can utilize. I can collapse that or expand it. I have my priority and current status fields sitting on the same row horizontally to start taking up more of that real estate and making the form look a little bit cleaner. But what we haven't talked about is how we allow our users to enter in logic and make these forms more intelligent. And so what we can do is if I go to that customize this form option in the upper right and go into the wizard here, I can see that there is a dynamic form rules section, which when I click on it, it gives me a menu to start adding rules in. And those rules are where we allow people to put in their business logic and say, when I'm filling out a form, this is what I'd like to have happen in order to make the user experience as intuitive as possible. And so one of the things that you can do is, for example, you can set a condition, and I can use the example of our status field. We'll say when we see a certain status, then we want to go ahead and exhibit a certain behavior. In this case, we're going to say once the status is taken from blank to in progress, then what I'll do is have the form show the activity section, but not until then. That way, the user is not presented with the whole list of activities or the ability to start tracking new activities until they take ownership of the ticket. So you can see here that just showing sections or showing fields is not the only thing that we can do as an action. You can set many different criteria. You can add conditions if you need to, and you can also remove conditions. You can add actions, you can add many actions, and those actions can be to hide certain things, show certain things, require different fields if necessary, or unrequire them. And then we can also pop up messages, change data, really so giving you the ability to make this form as intelligent as possible without needing any code whatsoever. So as with many of the other features in QuickBase, this is a no-code way to build in logic. I can save that, and what will happen is now you'll see because my criteria has not been met, the activities section of the form we saw a moment ago is no longer there. Once I set my current status to in progress, the activities section reappears and makes itself available for me to use. So form rules, very powerful, very easy way for users to start implementing business logic and creating more intuitive user experiences.